आसा आस करे सब कोई, हुक्म बुझै निराशा होई। हुक्म श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब, पेज 423-424, अंग 423 424। आसा महला तीजा। आसा आस करे सब कोई, हुक्म बुझै निराशा होई। आसा विच सुते कई लोई, सो जागे जागावे सोई। Aasa Mahalla third. In this Shabad, Guruji is commenting on the general nature of human beings who continually desire and hope for some worldly thing. No sooner when one desire or hope is fulfilled than one starts desiring and hoping for something else. This vicious circle is like a slumber from which Guruji wants to wake us up. He says everyone lives by desiring and hoping for the fulfillment of one or other of one's desires. But the one who understands God's will, that one is freed of desire. Many people are asleep in some kind of false hope, but only that person wakes up from this sleep whom that God himself awakens. Para 1. सतगुर नाम बुझाया विन नामे भुख न जाई, नामे तृष्णा अगन बुझै, नाम मिलै तिसै रजाई। रहाओ. Stating how this fire of worldly desire is extinguished, he says, O my friends, one whom the true Guru has fully trained in meditation of God's name understands that without God's name the hunger for worldly things does not go away. It is only through meditation on God's name that one's fire of worldly desires is extinguished, but this God's name is only obtained in accordance with God's will. Para 1- pause. कल कीरत शब्द पछान, यहा भगत चुकै अभिमान, सतगुर सेवियै होवै परवान, जिन आसा कीती तिसनो जान. Next, Guruji tells us the way to sing praises of God and obtain God's name. He says, O my friend, in Kali Yuga, the present age, the way to praise God is that you understand the divine word uttered by the Guru. The true devotion of God is that through which one's false pride is ended. Thus, by serving the true Guru, by following his advice, one gets approved in God's court. Lastly, understand that it is God who has created this desire in the human mind. Para 2. तिसके आदि जय जय शब्द सुनाए, कर कृपा नाम मन वसाए, ए सिर दी जय आप गवाए, हुक्म बूझै सदा सुख पाए. Next, Guruji answers the natural question, what we need to offer by way of thanks to that person, that is the Guru, who gives us the right guidance to get rid of our worldly desires. Guruji first asks this question and then answers himself. He says, what should we offer him who recites the divine word and showing mercy enshrines God's name in our mind? Answer, facing our self-conceit, we should offer this head of ours, because the one who thus completely surrenders oneself before the Guru understands God's will and always enjoys peace. Para 3. आप करैय तैं आप कराए, आपे गुरमुख नाम वसाए, आप भुलावे आप मार्ग पाए, सच्चे शब्द सच सुनाए. Next, describing what kind of sublime understanding such a person acquires, he says, such a person understands that by manifesting himself in all things, God himself accomplishes everything. On his own, through the Guru, he enshrines his name in the hearts of the mortals. He himself makes one go astray, and he himself puts one back on the right path. Then through the word of the eternal God, one merges in the eternal God himself. Para 4. सच्चा शब्द सच्ची है बानी, गुरमुख जुग जुग आँख वखानी, मनमुख मोह फरम भोलानी, बिन नावे सब फिरै बारानी. Now commenting on God's name and Gurmani, Guruji says, true is God's name and true is Gurbani, which in every age has been uttered and described through the Guru. But the egocentric world has not listened to this and has gone astray in worldly love and doubt. Therefore, without God's name, the entire world is wandering like mad. Para 5. तीन भवन में एका माया, मूर्ख पढ़ पढ़ दूजा भाव दृढ़ाया. भो कर्म कमावे दुख सबाया, सदगुरु सेव सदा सुख पाया. Commenting further on Maya, the love and attachment for worldly things, and generally human behavior, Guruji says, "O my friends, in all the three worlds, influence of the same Maya has been prevailing from the very beginning, which has been keeping humans astray. By reading again and again the Shastras and Vedas, instead of listening to the Guru, the foolish person has further strengthened duality, that is, the love of things other than God, within. Such a person does many ritualistic deeds, which all result in more pain and nothing else. It is also by serving and following the advice of the true Guru that a person has always enjoyed peace. Amrit meetha sabd vichar, andin poge hame maar, sehj anand kirpa dhar, namrate sada sach pyar." Now once again, describing the benefits of reflecting on the word of the Guru, he says, "O my friends, by reflecting on the word of the Guru and erasing ego from within, the fortunate ones always enjoy the sweet, immortalizing relish of God's name. Showing his mercy, the Guru keeps the mind of such persons in a state of imperceptible bliss. In this way, imbued in love of God's name, they always remain in love with their beloved eternal God." Para 7. हर जप पढ़िए गुर शब्द विचार, हर जप पढ़िए हम मार, हर जपिए भय सच प्यार, नानक नाम गुरमत उद्धार. In conclusion, Guruji advises, "O my friends, reflecting on the word of the Guru, we should read about and meditate on God. Also, stilling our ego, we should recite God's name. Yes, we should meditate on God in a state of loving fear of God. In short, O Nanak, as per Guru's instruction, we should enshrine God's name in our hearts." Para 8-3-25. The message of this Shabad is that by reflecting on the word of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, we should wake up from our slumber of Maya, which keeps us involved in worldly desires. Shedding our ego, we should act on the advice of the Guru and meditate on God's name with true love and devotion. Then we would obtain true peace. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. SGGSP 423-424. Thank you.